Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in with me today. Today I'm going to do a walkthrough on the Famicom version of Die Hard, quite possibly the best movie-based game of all time. 40 terrorists have occupied the Nakatomi building and have captured Holly. John checks the ammo in his clip, there are 50 bullets remaining. I must find a way to contact the Los Angeles police. That 40 down there is the terrorist counter. They took that out of the US and European versions for whatever reason. I'll refer to them as the international versions since the US and European versions are the same as far as I'm aware. We're going to go up to the 35th floor. And there's two items we need up here. We need the rocket and the map. So, there's going to be two green guys and a blue guy. Blue guy has an SMG. Green guys have the only a pistol. So, if you can lead them up here, it'll make it really easy to kill them. Because all you have to do is just shoot and run, shoot and run. And if they get up here, well, do the opposite. And I think I'm out of ammo. I am. So we're going to have to fight these guys. There we go. Take his gun. So we also need the key, but we need to make the guy spawn first. Sometimes he's in this room, but other times you have to trigger him to spawn. Before we do that, let's do a little bit of exploring. Sometimes there's a stick of C4 up here. So yeah, the Japanese version has some differences between the international versions, and this one's actually harder because enemies take more hits to kill. They take 2 hits, and it's once you walk up there to that part, you'll hear footsteps. So all you have to do here is just shoot your gun, go back, shoot your gun. Oops. And there we go. Easy. Easy peasy. So you take his key. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of exploring here. There's the rocket. So the rocket and the map are always on the 35th floor, it's just their spawn locations are different. But if you're like me and you've played the game multiple times, you'll know where everything spawns. Now that door's not really important, and I think I already went up here. Yeah. So we're going to go and call the police. That's the only time the key comes in handy, by the way. So sometimes these guys will spawn right up there, so just try running to the right. And spray bullets. You do that by holding A and firing, turning John. There you go. Sometimes you're lucky you can take him out in one hit, or a bullet will hit him twice. So walk down any of these staircases on the outer side here, and John will call the police. I don't recall him having that much here in the movie. And Theo got lock 1 broken. And it'll take about 30 minutes. Game time, of course, to do the rest. Marco is going to the 34th floor. And there will be a guy waiting for you up here. So I'm going to try shooting him. Sometimes there's 2 guys, so it's double trouble. Make sure you get your items. Okay. Oh. Never seen him go in there before. And if you have flash grenades, you can use them, but they're pretty useless. There we go. So I need some health here. So yeah, we're about to lose the... Unfortunately, I can't get any soda because I've ran out of bullets. Sometimes there's a clip there, but I guess this time the game's not feeling like giving me anything, so... We're gonna run up here. There's the C4. And I have the map, and I have the rocket. And sometimes it'll leave you a soda up here, but not always. Alright, so we're going to go to the 33rd floor, and since I don't have a weapon, I'm gonna have to fight this this next guy by hand. The good thing is he has an SMG, so if we kill him, we just take his weapon. So we're gonna go down here. You want to be careful because there are enemies that are gonna come to you. So I try to go in here and you can't because this has to be on. So now you just have to hold out till the elevator gets here, which takes a while. Now, if you have a gun, you wait. If you wait for a sec, that blue guy will move to the left, and then you run in this room, and then you just keep shooting bolts at this door. So, fortunately, this guy dropped a clip and a gun, which will give you ammo. Clips will give you 40 bullets, and I think the SMGs, or picking up the SMGs, will give you a random amount. So my foot power is getting pretty low, that's why I'm going slow. So we're going to go to the 4th floor. And here we go. Now, wait for the elevator to shut, and then call it back again. Just go up to it. You should hear a kind of sound. Oh, that time was quick. Well, it usually takes a long time. So we're going to look on the rocket. The C is on the corner, left corner there. That X is the rocket. So, wow, I don't think I've seen it there before. Anyway, so pick up these first aid kits because once you leave, you will not be able to get them back. So that's why I was being careless with the foot power. There's a couple first aid kits here too, but let's see. I could take them, yeah. But if you don't need them, don't worry about it. Yeah, this is going to take a bit of time, so get comfy. And we will have to come back here later to dispatch a couple enemies, but it's not too important right now. So there's the elevator. So rather than go back to 33, we're going to go back up to 35. And there might be an enemy up there, but we don't really want to go through floor 33 right now because it is a tough, it's a tough cookie. That's the 30th floor. We can't go there yet because there's hostages there, but we'll go there at the end of the game. So I don't hear anybody, so that's good. So now we want to go to the 34th floor. Now there's going to be enemies here. It's going to be like, might be like a few green guys and a blue guy, I think. Now one legit criticism I'll give this game is you cannot reload the gun manually. You have to wait for every 40 bullets, then your gun jams. You have to press the button a few times before you can fire it again. There's actually nothing in these rooms, those two rooms, so you don't have to worry about them. So Fritz is coming to 34th floor, so I'm going to show you a really good game-breaking tip here. When you hear an enemy on 34th floor, come this way. If I can kill this guy. There we go, okay. Anyways, what you do is you just stand at the statue and just do this. Spray bullets, run. Spray bullets, run. And in case you couldn't tell by now, when I say spray bullets, that means like hold the A button while you're firing the machine gun and then turn. Again, I do have to say this game's a lot easier to play on an actual Famicom than than emulated. So the next thing we want to do is get the detonators, because that door has some goodies in it, and we can't get in unless we blow up the door. So there's a couple first aid kits. I wouldn't take them unless you need them. And actually in this upper room, there's sometimes a couple first aid kits. Now after Theo breaks the second lock, for the next two locks, he'll have control of the express elevator. So if you were down at floor 4, you cannot escape. Oh, someone's there. And the police are here. So yeah, see, you can kill them easily without even getting near them. So yeah, whenever you hear that kind of sound, that's the elevator, someone's coming, and you want to check it out quick. I have 163 bullets. You can have up to 280. So I don't hear anybody. So I'm going to go to the 31st floor because there's going to be terrorists there, Heinrich's going to go down there with the bombs, or with the detonators. And even though we have C4, we need the detonators to use them, of course. Pro tip, never use the detonators or the C4 on floor 35, or you will automatically lose the game. Everything explodes. I assume it's because it's like where all the equipment is, and I don't know. Okay, so I think Heinrich's already here. So my only advice here is spray bullets and try to get away. Fortunately, the pistol guy is no match for you. Also, I believe only the green guys will could be wrong, but I think they're the only ones who throw flashbangs. I think the guys in blue don't do that. So that green thing's the detonators. Now, if you drop the detonators and you leave the floor without them, the terrorists will get them, and you can't get them back. So there shouldn't be any more enemies coming to this floor, so we're not going to worry about it too much. We're going to go to the starting floor, 32, and check out. There's a couple health power-ups we can get. There's also a couple first aid kits you can get in here, so, oh, I didn't know that cutscene was coming up. So there's a soda here. So these bottom rooms will have first aid kits in them. Oh, I could use some. I don't think there's ever anything in that room, but I could be wrong. Okay, so 32nd floor. If you go to the bottom right, there's a couple soda cans. Also, make sure you don't get hit in the stairway, because you will lose the detonators and you won't be able to get them back because they're in a place where you can't reach them. It's a bug in the game. Fortunately, it doesn't happen very often. Now, you do want to conserve health items when you can, because you're going to need it later. So we're going to go back to, we're going to go to the 33rd floor, but make sure you take the stairway, because you can most of the time you can get protected in here. There we go. There's a blue guy there. Oh, I was lucky and took him out in one shot. So there's a couple doors we need to blast open with the C4 over here. So that sound effect just means one of the locks is broken. So we're gonna plant some C4 here, and after the police truck gets blown up. Okay, so we're gonna go and we're gonna get out of here. If your foot power is low, I would not recommend planting C4. So you'll either get two soda cans or 2 first aid kits. It's always better if it's the soda cans, because first aid kits aren't essential. Oh, and there's an enemy that just spawned. And I think that should have hit him, but okay, whatever. So yeah, there's soda machines on floor 35, floor 33, and 33, 34, and 35, that's it. So, okay, so here's another thing you do. If you're near the elevator and you hear an enemy coming, right after the elevator chime goes off, you can just throw a flashbang and pretty much kill them easily. So I think we're done on this floor besides opening up the other door. You can press select and hold the B button to run after you plant the C4. That'll help. Okay, so it looks like we can use the... Oh, someone else is here, so I'm going to go back and take out the baddie. It's also a little harder for me because I have the volume down, so like you don't hear the same thing twice as much. So... Oh, and there's... Oh, I think that's the other elevator. Yep, and I'm probably going to miss it. Yep. Which means I'm going to have to wait another eternity for it to come back. Again, this game's not perfect. It's got its blemishes, but And someone else is over here. Alright, there we go. Okay, so there's somebody on the 35th floor, and I didn't check what side they were on, but that never seems to matter. They seem to be in a different place when you go up south. Let's call the elevator again. This time, if an enemy comes to floor 33, I'm just gonna leave them. Anyway, so there's gonna be 2 green guys on floor 4. And this is the only other time you have to go back there. So, fortunately, it's not like you have to keep going back to this floor. It's just like a 2-time thing. And again, you know the strategy by now. Just spray bullets at these guys. Of course, I like that they put in the like little footsteps. So the west side of floor 32 has an enemy there. Alright, so that's all you need here. And if you didn't take those 2 first aid kits, now would probably be a good time. Alright, my foot power's probably pretty low, but there's those 3 first aid kits on floor 33, so I can check that out. And then I'm going to go to floor 34 again, because there should be more enemies here. Because after you get the detonators, the whole point is just narrowing down the enemies. And either when the vault gets broken into or the enemies, there's only 3 enemies left, that's when you can go to the 30th floor for the finale. So there's 13, so really there's 10 guys we need to find before the finale. I'll take 1 first aid kit. I'm going to save the rest. I'll take those 2 at floor 34. Oh! There we go. Alright. There's nothing in that room. Oh, and I hear somebody else. Oh, there's a couple guys. Okay, that is not good. Wait for him to come to me, huh? Okay. And unfortunately I can't get him from here, but I can get that guy. But if that guy's gonna stand there. Oh, jeez, okay, I'm getting low on health, so I might wanna... Oh, crap, see that's a problem. Sometimes I forget to switch. Okay, north side of 35, got it. Alright, and he dropped a soda can, thank gosh, I need that. And I'm going to take the last one from the soda machine. Or the last soda machine here. Oh, someone's coming, so let's... And it didn't work, crap. But at least I kind of made up for it because he dropped... Kind of made up for it because he dropped a flashbang. Okay. We'll go up to the 34th floor now. There's some goodies we can get down here. But I'm going to go in here and get these first aid kits first. Okay. We got 8 guys left. Oh! Alright. There we go. Got him. A lot of enemies come up to this floor. It's funny. So now we're gonna go open that room. Remember this room from the movie where the terrorist says, next time you have a chance to kill someone, don't hesitate. That's pretty cool. This is like the GoldenEye of NES games. It's that good, and it looks like the movie that much. It's pretty cool. Okay, 35 on the west side. I thought he already said that. But alright, let's check out the 35th floor. It just seems like there's a party going on up there. Okay, so he's arranging for the helicopter. Alright. Yep, and there's a hubbub going on up here. Okay. There we go. So five guys and killed, and 2 more to go, and then the finale will trigger. Oh, I didn't use this one yet. So during these last couple locks, that's when I'd start stocking up on health. And my I got sufficient amount of ammo, so it's fine. So I'll go back to the 30th floor. Now there's one disadvantage to going to the finale early, and that is you have to fight Carl. So now he's sending Carl up. So here's the easy way to do it. I have to give Filma Stuff credit for a lot of these tricks. Yep, just plant some C4 right when you hear the elevator bell ring, and then you got him. So now I just need to find one more guy, and then the finale will trigger. So I'm going to go back to floor 33 to get first aid. Because, again, might want to stock up, or now's the time to stock up. They seem to be on the upper floors, it seems, not the 32nd or 31st. Though I don't hear anybody. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, I'll just take this last one anyway. Yeah, make sure you find at least 4, I think, C4 sticks. I think there's 6 of them in the game. One of them's on this floor, I think. Do a little... Oh, okay, last guy. That's fine. Oh. And there we go. We get Ode to Joy. So the FBI shut down the power, and now they're in the vault because of that. And without the detonators, they're pretty much screwed, so they have to run. So if you're low on health, I'll show you something you can do. My keyboard shut off, so now I don't hear anything. For those who don't know, my computer speakers are connected to my keyboard because they sound better. Oh, I hear an enemy here. Okay. Let's go look for him because that'll make it a lot easier to... screw it. Let's just... Oh, I was about to say screw it. Oh, jeez, no! No! There we go. And that's okay. If you need some health, that's why I'm up here. So basically, you want to go up to the 30th, or to the roof. And I know we're running thin on time, that's okay. And you get a 6-pack. Now, a lot of people are turned off by that fog of war, like where you can only see what John sees, but I like that. Anyways, open up the fire thing, whatever it is, and here you go. You'll be on the ground for a few seconds, but other than that. Alright. So sometimes there's a soda can over here. This room, this blue room, has nothing in it, but there it is if you want to see it. And sometimes there's an ammo clip in here too. Yep, there it is. And that's all there is on this floor as far as like items. And Hans Gruber is right through the store, but it won't open until the last enemy is dead. So here we go. drop your weapon, cowboy. Or Buki o Sutarunda, cowboy. Hori, Fusero! Or Holly, get down. It only takes 3 hits. There you go. Kimi nara kanarazu yatte kureru to shinjite ita. New York kara kita. Yukan na keikan no koto o hitobito wa wasure nai daro. So basically he's saying, I knew you could do it. The people will never forget the cop from New York. I think that's a bit better than I knew you could do it, partner. You win the end. But so overall, this is a great game. It's too bad. This is why there's reasons why it's one of my least favorite AVGN reviews, because he obviously didn't do his research before playing that. Like, for example, he's like, and when the locks are all broken, I assume you're dead. But, like, you could tell he had no idea how the game worked. For those who watch this review and have a bad opinion of it, I strongly urge you to look up Film and Stuff's video. I meant to give him credit earlier for a lot of these tips. That's how I got good at the game. And he was just talking about the US version. So, if I could beat the Japanese version, I mean, the Die Hard is more like beat the game easy or whatever. But it's a great game, and it's such a shame. The only reason I can't recommend it is because physical copies are really expensive. Because this game, or I asked the game designer Tony Van about that, and he's like, I think he told me it was only sold for like 1 month during Christmas at Toys R Us through an exclusive offer, which is too bad. This game is so freaking good. But unfortunately, that's the way it is. But at least people know about the game now. And the comforting thing is most people who've seen AVGN's review also know he's kind of full of shit. He says this game's awful. Plus, you know, you gotta remember James Rolfe himself says sometimes he exaggerates problems with the games for comedic effect. And some of the games he gives bad reviews, he said, like, aren't actually that bad. I don't know what he actually thinks about this game, but again, watch Film and Stuff's 2-part video about, it's called In Defense of Die Hard for the NES. I think you'll see the game in a new light. I sure did. So thank you, Film and Stuff. And again, check this game out. At least emulate it. Or if you have an EverDrive, you can just use that. Again, a lot easier to play on an actual console. Would have had a lot more health. And there's sometimes I haven't even had to use the vending machines for the sodas. So, anyways, at least the demo and the demo movement is actually pretty good. It's not just John sitting there taking barrages of bullets from bad guys. But, alright. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys later. God bless and peace out. Hope you enjoyed that.